So the bicycle tire marks go back even further. I'm sure homeless people would have to really keep their distance. And I see there's some more structure. Oh my God. There's another house. This is falling apart right here, but there's something back in the distance too. They've built with very old looking wood. Wow. This thing is completely down, flattened. That's interesting. Probably could switch to the Sony to save battery. What's the story with this place? Is this some kind of cheap house? You can go back quite a ways. RV park off in the distance. I would think those RV parkers would be exploring this thing. A lot of people have been in and out of this with all this trash. Jeez, old fence. Old kind of a fence style. And corrugated metal shack. Just a hangout for people to shoot their guns through. And people were sleeping up here. So this is a makeshift bed. Cutting up with this old saw. People have shot a few bullets out here. Yeah, that's quite a makeshift bunk bed. Shot up a baby. I think this is a baby swing. Well, it's holding up. It's held up against the strong winds. So there's something to be said about that. Yeah, this stuff is more natural light beer. Man, where's the recycle center? I gotta look into that. That could be a payday. Looks like there's a pile of trash. Old fence. Ooh. Cloth. Somebody's old clothes. Oh, pajama pants. Yeah, I bet there's probably more interesting things to look at deeper into the forest. Like, what's this? It's a big metal plate with wood. Looks like it's probably a farm equipment. Oh, it's so heavy. Ooh. What kind of design? That's so heavy. Bolt come loose. All right. This property has a long history as evidenced by the old cans. Oh. So you got new cans and new can piles and old can piles. Might be a car door that they shut up. There's some gear. Yeah, I don't know. And they might have shut up a fridge too. An old fridge. It's still electric. Still from the electric era. Well, they only put one bullet hole through it. No, they put a few. They just couldn't get all the way through. So this is entirely a fridge. Oh, hornet's nest. I took advantage. And this property is advertised for sale. I'm not sure how many acres exactly, but you're buying an abandoned house. You're buying you're buying a really trashed property. There's a lot to clean up, but yeah, you're almost starting from scratch. If you can clean up all the trash, you're starting from scratch, just buying like a vacant piece of property. This is just a little further behind the house What is this? It's got mud bricks. See the house over there, the road from the road, and it's right on the road. They had something of mud bricks. You know, throughout all the years, these mud bricks hold up pretty good. They seem to. Mud bricks seem, even this far north in the South Colorado, mud bricks make sense. There is a lot more wood though available, so considering wood is more common, I think. But mud bricks, they're bringing that technique from the south. There's an old electric pole. It's just laying on the ground over here. See, sounds like somebody's backing up. Old electric pole. It's fell down. Huh. All right, and this is the shed. There's a lot of plastic jugs. This brick, what is this? There's a darker type of soil in between these bricks. It doesn't look like cement. That's strange. This tank is very curious. Full of trash. This is actually a professionally built building. They only put the mud bricks on three sides of the walls, and then made it all wooden doors for the front. This is an old roof. Maybe they've had chickens or something, chicken coop. Yeah, it's a big piece of lumber. This is very old looking. Looks really neat. So this would be the driveway, sort of. They wouldn't be parked. Would they park their cars in here? I don't know. They'd pull in, and there's no pavement, so it's probably just a dirt track up to the garage. And it probably supported vehicles. It's probably designed for vehicles. Doesn't look like any kind of horse barn. Yeah, that's very interesting. The roof looks immaculate. Those ceiling roof thingies are good shape. There are like 3 state trooper cars, and now they're all gone. For sale, 26 acres. Wow, that's a lot of property. Listen to this black guy talk on the phone. He's the driver, and he's saying she gotta go, and he's yelling and stuff. I would get off the bus and find some other way to get around. He's gonna drive the bus off a cliff. He brings it over here. I told you ass to stop messing around. Strange about this bus is that they parked here, and then for a while, and then they took off, and then came back for like an extended break, just so this guy could be like, "Shut the F up. I want her out of here. Shut the F up." Alright, so apparently they've been waiting this long time because there's something wrong with the bus. That's why he returned. Maybe my gut, even the middle burner area, is feeling like a little sickness because I'm consuming too much sour. Maybe it's sour. Too much. Is this the way to get to the top? It kind of looks like it's not. Alright, the gate looks open. Sign says that this gate is locked at sunset. That's not a problem. I'm sure a dog sees me, but I can't see them. Alright, it does not look possible to get to the top of the very peak, but I should get high enough, at least on the level of that sign. They got a camera here? I don't see it. That butte off in the distance, it's got a little snow on it, looks pretty cool. Looking down on the city at this point. But I think my car is on the other side. It's a pretty big... There's some like structure built into the side of the mountain on the lower end. Probably a cave garage. Somebody's coming up behind me. Well, it's not a cop. Yeah, pretty cool. This is a pretty smooth road too for this, even this car. Looks like she just bought it. What is that, from the 90s? Man, this is a neat view. They've really done some good work on this. Real hard rock up around here. Some people climb up there and got some graffiti. Something about marry me, SS something. This is actually bumpy, very bumpy in this section, and that girl just drove over it like it was nothing in that car. Quite a split in this rock structure here. You see the layering, see the split up pretty high. Yeah, there's probably a way to the very top there. They got such a nice trail going on the side here. Kind of makes me think of the rock on the ocean in some parts. She was only up there like not even a minute. Now she's coming back down. A lady in her mid to late 30s, overweight, a little dog that barked at me as they passed. This isn't the top, but it's a little break in the mountains. Stomach sickness is just not something that you put up with. I gotta keep changing my habits and all of that. Keep changing, keep looking for ways to change until I can find some relief. Here we go. There's somebody already up here. Some kind of memorial. I think I want to switch to the Sony at some point. Zoom in on the city. Looks pretty neat. It's a little more driver friendly than South Raton. I don't know if the lens cover opens up on its own or if I'm forgetting to close it, but it's just like, this is open again, and it just surprises me that it's open. Why do you open? Is it me? Little gremlins get into my bag and open up that shutter and make foul videos. If there's any bad video bits, I don't know where my car Where's the library? Oh, there's McDonald's. Okay, I know where I'm at. McDonald's over here. That's cool. And then my car. What is that? What is that? I don't know. Do I take a right? Oh, I gotta take a minute. I think. Oh, I know where I'm at. Okay, right there. So I'm to the right of that. Anybody breaking in? That's my car behind the trees. City Hall, the library. Library's on the other side of this building. Whatever that thing is. Trash can laid on its side. Yeah, it's pretty cool around here. Got the cool name. Lights up at night. They keep the Christmas decorations up. Gonna check this out a little closer. Oh, they got some graffiti. You don't see much graffiti on memorials, but I guess this is a prime opportunity on top of the hill for the graffiti artists. Straight drop, hard drop down. Bit of an incline. You just sit down on the rock. I just sit. This is like my sitting ledge. Just hang out. There's plenty of neat things to look at in this area. A lot of old structures. Look really neat. And then this thing off in the distance. Is that snow? That's really neat. I'm sure people have climbed it. Looks like it'd be a flat top on that very top. That's a journey to get to, though. And then the dome. Is that for the college? The college is, I think it's over there somewhere. Nice landscape off in the distance. Oh yeah. So neat to look down on these things. I like looking down on this stuff. There's not enough cities with overlooks. And this is something that you can do that a drone can't. I don't know of any drones that can zoom in. It's funny to listen to dogs in different parts of the city going off. Feels also like Sim City. Like I'm playing a Sim City game, but I'm not able to do any work. Build a housing. It's a pretty well developed city. I gotta find the recycling plant. I want to recycle. I can't see the Walmart from here. It'd be way off. Is that it? No? What is that? Isn't that where I slept? Probably further down. Walmart's 2 miles down that way. It should probably be visible. 2 miles should probably be visible. Alright, a bit of a dangerous canyon. Those rocks are in the way of my view. I really can't walk over to them. So I'm missing part of the city because of these rocks. See the graveyard over there. Alright, Alright, so the recycling place is straight ahead. Just a matter of picking up all those cans. Quick pick up those cans and just a 4-mile drive. It might be worth it. Alright, that truck left. I got a garbage. There's a sign explaining something. Alright, there's 2 signs. 3 signs. This one got ripped off. Somebody felt it was important to rip it off. That's too bad. It's a unique rock structure. In fact, I think all the signs the person had to rip off, and then there's probably other people who felt it was a good idea to put graffiti on them. Wow. I see why that credit union got robbed twice in the same month. He tasted the devil's blood. And then of course they defaced the top of that. There was something on the very top, it looks like. The bars couldn't keep people from it. So the city has quite a few degenerates. All right. Alright, top of the hill, I recorded some on the Sony. I suspect that Indians probably were messing around with this. This is great grit. It'd be a heck of a journey to bring grain up here for grinding, but heck of a view too. You have a lot of motivated Indians want to come up here and just enjoy the views and grind like this. This looks like it might have been something. Got ripped. The edge got lost, because you know the Indians would probably prefer working on the very edge, grinding away and all that at whatever grows.